there, friends, Nibs again. Out here in the garage tonight doing a little bit of goofing around, and I have a actually pretty sizable mail call. I had a couple packages come in yesterday, and we had church, so I didn't get a chance to do a mail call last night. And then I had a ton of stuff actually come in today, so we're going to go ahead and unbox it all today. And without further ado, let's jump right in. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packages to unpackage here. So I've got a little eBay treasure that I found here. It's pretty cool. I have a really nice heavy leather belt that I really like, and I have a bunch of different belt buckles that I like to switch back and forth with. I've got a Colt. I've got a Smith & Wesson. While I was in Texas recently, I actually found a really nice Winchester belt buckle, very vintage, very old one. Recently I found this one on eBay, and it was really cheap. It was only like $7. I think it was less than $10 even shipped to me. So, but what we have here, and this really kind of fits with my newer collecting genre. You know, I've been collecting firearms for decades, but I haven't gotten into air guns but in the last couple of years, so I thought it was fitting, and I'll swap that one in and out every once in a while too. The Crossman, so this one's Crossman with the Coleman, so that would have been from 70s into the like early 80s, so that's pretty cool. We've got another care package here from Henry Ford from Crossman600repair.com. If you need anything Crossman, Benjamin Sheridan related, as far as parts or even service, he does do great service work. I've actually got a gun down there right now he's going to be taking a look at for me. But what we have here is a seal kit for that new to me, SSP 250. Looks like a Crossman 2240, but it has this little flip out pellet door, and it's a CO2, and it's in 177 caliber. So that is a seal kit for that guy. We'll be doing a reseal on that guy real soon, and I really appreciate all Henry does for the channel. I've got another mail call here from Buck Rail. Some more cool stuff. This is actually stuff that Terry's had on his plate down there for a long time. This is not brand new stuff. He is innovating some new stuff that he's going to be coming out with soon. But we have, so I did pick up the Buck Rail suppressor for the 415 earlier, and now this is the little suppressor to go on the 426. I did ask him if he would ever think about looking into the C11, the Crossman C11, because the 426 and the C11 both have a similar mount underneath, and I think the same way he innovated this one, he could do the C11. But we also have a so this is the M10 by 1.0 threaded suppressor. So I stole the one off from this is my Diana Chaser, and it goes right on there. I'm not going to put it on there because I'll get demonetized. But that's where that goes. I stole it off there to go on to my to go on my Dragonfly. And so the Dragonfly comes with a threaded adapter for 1/2x20, but the parent threads underneath are the M10 by 1.0, and Terry makes one that will fit right on there. So we're getting to the bottom here. I got a couple of big boxes over there we got to get to, so I'm trying to rush through all this stuff. So if you guys have been watching my channel for any amount of time, you know that I like these little adapters that will adapt a Picatinny scope ring onto a 11mm dovetail, and I was getting kind of low on those, so I grabbed a few more of those from Amazon. Those are in my storefront down below if you're interested in finding those. So this is kind of a repeat buy here, which should tell you something, but this is, I'm not even going to open this one up right now, but this is the CVlife 3 to 9 by 40 adjustable objective. And right now I have, so that's the adjustable objective, and then this is that, okay, here's the brand here, Mizugiwa, I don't know, I'm not really good at pronouncing stuff, but this is that scope mount that you guys saw me shooting on my Norica Dream Hunter, and I told everybody that, so you can see how wiggly that is. Everybody wanted to see if there was really a big difference, because I shimmed the other one before I ever even shot it, so there was not a whole bunch of wiggle there, but everybody asked for it, so I bought the exact same mount and the exact same scope that's on the Dream Hunter, and what I'll do is I'll mount this scope and this mount and also zero it on the Dream Hunter, and we'll do 3 or 4 groups with the shimmed mount and 3 or 4 groups with the unshimmed mount, and see if we see any kind of appreciable difference. It shot pretty good. It shot as good as I would expect a, you know, kind of budget-friendly Springer to shoot. But let me we'll set this stuff off to the side for now, and we'll keep on going. So now I got this massive, ridiculous box, and see, that's how wide it is, and it's, I'm standing up right now, and that's how tall it is, up to my chest. Just utterly ridiculous, coming from Amazon. I've had a couple of boxes come like this with apparently they can't figure out how to package an air rifle, but what we have coming in here, well, I guess that box will give me some nice target cardboard anyway. I'm running out of room here in the garage though. Even with all, they didn't put any packing in there. Sometimes Amazon just frustrates me. But this is a brand new, just introduced at SHOT Show, brake barrel, really budget-friendly brake barrel that's been released by Umarex. They call it the Prymex, Prymex. A couple people have gotten their hands on it already and done reviews on it, and I was really kind of excited to get my hands on it and give it a go too. I also have the Crosman F4, which is, it really looks like the actions on this gun and that gun are very, very similar. So we got the gun wrapped up and ready to go there. This one does come with a little scope, and we will test it with that little scope. So let's get that out so we can take a look at that real quick. So this one does say up to 1,200 feet per second. I'm sure that's with some alloy pellets. But let's go ahead and get this guy out of the bag. So the Crosman F4, the one difference already I can notice, the Crosman F4 comes integrally suppressed, and it does not have sights. This one does have open sights, so that's pretty cool. I do like a gun with open sights. Yeah, I'm thinking, let me grab that F4 real quick. Alright, I don't think it's, I would just kind of trying to compare them online there, and But yeah, they're completely different actions. They're very comparable in length. Length of pull, length of barrel, the whole 9 yards there is very comparable, but they're not the same. But that is a pretty cool, nice little budget-friendly. They have it in 22 and 177. I opted to get it in the 177 just because my F4 is in 177, so I wanted to have something to compare it to. I wanted to be able to compare the two. Let's see. I have some 7.9 grain Craftsman Premier hollow points here. That ought to keep it under keep it from going subsonic. But let's just see how it feels here. Not bad, not bad at all. So this is a nitro piston. So it's a little stiff, but I think that'll break in. It's pretty loud. Not too bad. Definitely wasn't supersonic, but let's do one more. It's actually a pretty smooth cocking stroke. A little bit of... That one doesn't want to go in. There we go. It does have an automatic setting safety, which is kind of annoying. All right, hitting where I'm aiming. But there you go, we'll get that. So let's take a quick gander at this scope. So that, again, like the Craftsman F4, the Craftsman F4 also comes with a little 4x32 scope, which actually proved to be pretty decent. I mean, not, you know, not a terrible little scope. But let's take a look here. It's definitely, I can see my target, but definitely not usable at 7 yards, but I'll bet it's probably decent. Very similar again. It looks like almost the same scope as the F4. Similar again. So, all right, let's move on. So that is the Umarex Prymex. Very cool. So very good reviews on that one so far. So now this last one is another care package coming in from CVlife, and this one is I actually have two. This one was already opened because it came to my work addressed to Walnut and Steel. And apparently my boss doesn't know that I have a YouTube channel, and didn't know what Walnut and Steel was, so they opened it up. But this one is unopened. Both of these scopes, they're not identical, but they're close enough that I really only need to open one of them on this mail call to let you guys see what we got. So, CVlife, you know, has been making very budget-friendly scopes for a long time, and they've got some really nice products. But they recently came out with this product line here to try to jump into the more upper echelon types of scopes, more premium types of scopes, and these ones do carry kind of a premium price. They're not not terribly priced, but both of these scopes retail right in the $240 range. But there's a couple dozen reviews on these at this time, and all of them are 5 stars. So that's got to say something, that, you know, nobody has had anything bad to say in a couple dozen reviews. So these they are side focus, and they also do have a illuminated reticle. So we have a So the battery is not in there yet, so there must be a bit. Okay, there's the battery. Oh. Okay, so we got a battery, a couple batteries actually. A couple batteries, a rear scope cap. Does come with a throw knob for the power adjusting. A really nice sunshade. It comes with a set of rings for Picatinny mounting. These are 30mm tubes. So let me set that box down out of the way. So what we have here, this particular one is a 3 to 18 by 50 side focus, first focal plane. They do have a quick adjust diopter in the back here. One thing I did notice, I had, like I said, my boss already opened this up, so I kind of looked at this one beforehand. Everything is very smooth operating, but right now it is pretty stiff to turn. The side focus, same way. Not terrible. They're not gritty at all. They're very smooth. So they are not locking turrets, but they are 0 resettable turrets. Well, the side one's lockable. Why is this? Yeah, I'll have to do a little bit more research on it. This is definitely not my review on these at all, but very nice positive clicks. These are MOA clicks, quarter turn or quarter MOA per click. So very nice. The other one, exact same scope, first focal plane as well, but it's a 4 to 16 instead of a 3 to 18. So this one has a 6x zoom. That one has a 4 times zoom from low to high. But these, we were looking through this at my shop, and these are super clear. Just unbelievable. Let's see, I take that one down to below. Yeah, that really is. So I gotta adjust out my astigmatism here. There we go. So I've got it so the side focus does go down below 10, and I'm looking 7 yards here across the garage, and that is just crystal clear. And let me turn it up a little bit and see what that does. Staying clear. Yeah. As is typical, getting up to the higher powers, it is starting to get a little bit fuzzy, but that's to be expected. It shuts a short range, but really looks like these are going to be really a winner. We'll be putting these up on, so I kind of have the idea that I'll try one of these out on some of my high-end 22s. I think that'll be a really nice fit, and maybe on Air Venturi Avenger, I don't know, something like that too. But anyway, I rambled on enough. Big mail call. Some really cool stuff to be testing out on the channel here now. Now I got a big mess to clean up. But there you go. That is really cool stuff. I'm really looking forward to shooting that Prymex. Some really good reviews on that, and some good footage from SHOT Show about that one. Hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.